Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. The show is Briggs on Books, where we talk to authors from all over the world about their books and their process of writing books and how they got to where they were. Today we have a special guest because our guest is right here in our studio here in Fresno, California. Denise.
Hi.
And your daughter, Shanise. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, both of you. Now, you've written a book.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I ask all authors this. Did it take you months and years to write your first book?
No, actually, Shanise.
It took her about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
It took her about 2 weeks.
It was inspired somehow.
Very inspired. I love to pray. This is a family book, a cultural book, spiritual, entertaining book. And yeah, I was in Visalia. I had a little free time, and Mom said, "You need to write a book." Mm-hmm. So I said, "Okay," and that's what we did.
Did you do it during COVID or?
No, this is prior to COVID. And in fact, it's been a kind of work in progress, but I put it on the shelf. I haven't really promoted it, but we were going to do a play, and there's such a big vision with this.
That's right. You said you guys are going to turn it into a play.
Yes, so we're hoping to do a play tentatively around February 2024. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be the one to play Joanne. Joanne is the main character in the story. It's going to be really, really exciting to just kind of see her development, exactly. How she develops as a teenager, how she, navigates life. Mm-hmm. She has all these extracurricular activities and things that she does, mm-hmm. and so you'll get to see that in the play. In fact, in a lot of ways, she actually reminds me of my mom. Mm-hmm. There's so many similarities. Joanne did cheer, and my mom did cheer back in the day. Yeah. There's even a little scene where she speaks Spanish. My mom speaks Spanish.
Sí, hola, ¿cómo está? Yo soy maestra también. El libro es muy bien.
Yeah. Now, you are a little bit educated, I understand.
Sure. Yes, sir. Just a little bit.
Tell us all of the whole thing.
Just a little bit. I have a bachelor's and a credential from Fresno State, and also a master's in educational leadership and admin. My passion is also be a principal of schools, but like you said, due to COVID, I kind of took a little path, and now we have a church not far from here on Shields and West. So.
Oh, Shields and West, yeah.
Yes.
What church is that?
It's United Christian Church.
All right, where that is, Shields and West. And you got to teach.
Yes, I did.
Fresno schools and
Fresno
Clovis
Unified,
schools.
Clovis, and did some Central Unified. I love the Valley. I was born and raised here in Fresno. My daughter, my son is from Fresno. So, yeah, we love the Valley.
Now, tell me about the book. What's in it? What's the story?
Basically, it's about a family. And the family, like any family, has a little dysfunction here and there, right? So this is a realistic fiction genre, meaning there's no real people. The characters are all made up, but we took real scenarios and tried to make it readable and reader-friendly. So basically, there's 6 people, the mom, the dad, a set of twins, which is fraternal. Joanne has a brother, and also there is a 6-year-old named Julie, and a terrible, terrific, wonderful 2-year-old in our story.
2-year-old, yeah.
Yes, you got to get the 2-year-old right.
Who should read this book?
Everybody. I recommend that for anybody who has teenagers, and again, like you mentioned, the pandemic, a lot of families had to go through that transition of having kids at home, nothing to do.
My goodness.
This is a good read. Also, it's appropriate for schools and for churches. It's just all around a good family inspiration.
Nobody would be embarrassed to give the book to a kid or to grandma or anything
No,
like that.
no. But I would say this, because of some of the real nature and the content, just pick and choose your chapter. Mm-hmm. Read it thoroughly. It's always good to do that. But there's some edgy content,
We haven't said the title. You say the title.
Ready? Johnny Lee and me sitting in the tree. KISSING. So it's like a little, like not really a rap, but a little chime that you kind of clap your hands to it. Johnny Lee and me sitting in the tree. KISSING. And there's another part. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Joanne with the baby carriage. So you gotta, it's something we used to say a long time ago.
Yeah. Now, where would somebody find this book to buy it?
Excellent question. We are blessed to be in over 100 online stores. We are on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and the publishing company, you can get it directly from there, Exlibris.com.
Okay. How do you spell that?
XLIBRIS. It's in the Philippines.
I wouldn't have guessed.
No, that's okay, Mike.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
I don't push one site over another, but my goodness, Amazon's so easy. You go there, you click order.
There you go.
It ships for free. I get Prime, so it comes
Especially
for
if you
free.
have Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just comes
My daughter
easy
does.
and
She does
fast.
that a lot.
Because to some people my generation, to go find a website and figure something out is hard. So.
It can be kind of confusing,
Yeah,
exactly. So, yes, it's definitely
Let's see the
there.
back of the book, by the way.
Sure. On the back of the book, I don't know if you can see it. This is actually me. I had a moment We were out also in another area in the valley. This is Allensworth, and Allensworth is like a museum, right? They have so many artifacts and cultural exhibits and just real authentic stuff. So I was out there, and I took a picture, and I said, I want to put that on my book. So there it
Very
is.
nice. Have we put the cover up yet? I'll show our viewers the cover. It's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Who designed? The picture is who now?
The picture is me.
Okay.
So there's a funny story with the picture. We were looking. My mom, like I said, my mom wrote the book in about 2 weeks, and we were. She was looking for images, like whatever could be the cover, you know. And a few days later, we were out at the park, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this for my mom. So I jumped in the tree. I put my hair up, jumped in the tree, and I ended up snapping the picture. That doll actually was in the trunk, and I ended up snapping the picture. My mom didn't even know. And when
Did you take it yourself?
I did. I took it off my cell phone.
It's a selfie?
It's a cell phone. It's a cell phone picture. And I ended up surprising her with it. I was just like, Mom, you know, like, here, like, this is, you know. And that's how I ended up actually playing Joanne is because I
now Joanne is you.
Now Joanne is
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really a really wonderful experience. If you want to get into self-publishing, it's doable. Before, publishing was so hard to do. You had to know somebody, knew somebody. But self-publishing is great. I recommend it. If you just have a creative idea, something you want to try, just go for it. And you can get your transcript. And again, you can contact me. I'd love to help you if anybody
So the
wants
first
to.
time you got a book published, was it hard? I mean, was it hard to go through that process? Or?
For me, I did a little bit of thought on it. I wanted it, and my project is a global project because the Philippines and it's already international because that's a publishing company I chose. So basically, yeah, they can do different things like make banners and posters and business cards. There's so many things in their templates and layouts. You just put up a fee and they'll create it for you. So I'm kind of blessed. So that's why it's easy to carry this one around. It's user friendly, lightweight, and
I don't like those big, thick books.
Right.
You can never get through them.
Those novels, yeah.
We have been interviewing, you know, as you know, we've been doing the show since 2008, and when COVID came, they said, you can't have guests anymore in the studio, so we learned Zoom. Now we interview authors all around the world. So
Wow,
we
exciting.
have an international book on our international show now
Yay,
with
thank
international
you.
viewers. Hopefully people will order your book because it's inspiring. It sounds
Yes,
like an
sir.
inspiring tale,
Yes, sir.
a family story.
Yes, sir. And again, I have to give a shout out to Nora Henry because of her. I'm here because she told me all these wonderful things. And I encourage everyone in Fresno to come out and support Mr. Mike Briggs.
Nora Henry's another local author. So last thoughts for our viewers?
Last things would be that we're planning on hopefully adapting this into a production.
Yes.
We're planning around February of 2024. And that's where you'll get to see me kind of put my own personal touch on
Yes,
Joanne.
on the character.
And it should be exciting.
I love it when books come to life like
And
that.
I just want to say, please don't take any of the content serious. This is realistic fiction. It's relatable. But again, there's some little edgy stuff in there, but it's all done with love. Keep us in prayer. We want to continue to do more books. And this is our first one that we've published, or I published as a self-published author. Thank you for your love, your prayers, and your continued support. God bless you and best wishes always.
Very good. We'll be back with more Briggs on Books right after this.